What's a piece of advice you've received that initially seemed strange, but turned out to be remarkably insightful? My first boss told me just before firing me, you know how to work efficiently, but you don't know how to look like you're working efficiently. Later in life hit me, people will look for perceived value even more than the real one you give. Advice in work environments is look like you are busy. If you finish thing on date doesn't matter if you needed 2 days and spent 3 on read it like I'm just. Now lol, you spent the entire week deep into it. Look busy. Then entirety of outfit by the drive-by truckers. I always thought the lyrics were clever when I was younger, but the older I get, the more the advice lyrics hit home. So don't let and take who you are, boy, and don't try to be who you ain't. And don't let me catch you in Kendale with a bucket of wealthy man's paint. If someone is trying to intimidate you, stare at them confidently and say nothing. They will back off. I thought it was the dumbest thing I ever heard. Ended up trying it on the bully at work, and she freaked out and avoided me for the next few years. We worked together. I use it all the time on people now. This is not mine. It's something I read somewhere, that essentially a girl was practicing archery and kept messing up, and the instructor told her, "You're failing because you're too focused on the target and not your own actions." She proceeded to say that it was the best life advice she had ever gotten. When I was in high school, I once heard someone say there's no such thing as marital problems. What? Then he expounded, there's only single people problems brought into a marriage. And it makes a lot of sense. Marital problems pretty much always stem from unresolved issues in one or both parties. To be honest, I think everyone gets told at least once in their life to just be yourself, and almost every teenager will do anything to fit in, which usually results in doing the exact opposite. It's only later in life, and most people realize that being yourself will indeed make you the happiest. The chef I worked for let 18-year homeless me stay in a room above his garage through the winter. The rental agreement was just mow the lawn once a week and don't be an asshole. I love that till this day. There's no reason to be an asshole in nearly any situation, so don't be one. My ex-wife once told me, I perfume from a company that makes perfume, meaning clothing companies, actors, etc. might have a perfume brand, but buy perfume from a company for whom that is their primary focus. This advice generalizes nicely to nearly all purchases. Run your own race, Bluey. Yeah, I know. Total dad answer. I work with students, and so many are comparing themselves to others and listening to misleading advice. I frequently need to remind them they are the only one on their path. Is be truthful to yourself, even though money will come and go. Don't hustle over it. That much money is a tool, noting better comes after that, and lastly, don't buy stupid stuff which you don't need in life. THNX. Dump her back. My grandfather. His response when I told him my girlfriend broke up with me for another guy. I thought WTF. A few months later she tried to reconcile. I dumped her back. Embrace failure. Failure is often viewed negatively, but it is a crucial part of learning and growth. Instead of fearing failure, see it as an opportunity to learn, adapt, and thrive. When you move, the first thing you set up is your bedroom. When everything is chaos and you're exhausted from moving boxes all day, you have a place to crash that is ready for you. Posted this on another chat similar to this a while back. Don't stick your finger in something you wouldn't stick your dick in. Saved me many a hurt finger. Learn to listen. This means that as a young guy I should listen more than speak, and only speak when I know it will contribute something, and never overshare. Use cold water, not hot, when you clean cum of something. A homeless man told me that when I was like 15. I am still thankful for that info. I personally received advice to embrace failure. Initially puzzled, but realizing every failure is a stepping stone to success. The elderly telling me that becoming a dad will change everything I once knew turned out to be facts. If you have anal sex with a woman at her home, a gentleman will always wipe his cock on the curtains. Some people need to be excluded from social plans even if it makes you feel like a bad person. Don't trust people. Nah, that's crazy. We can all achieve more by working together. Yeah. Nah, when you take SHT, focus on SHTing, said my doctor after me having a hemorrhoidectomy. If you like where you are, don't complain about how you got there.